And the first one drops. And so Cummings nails them both. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Rockets.
And the story of that game was their terrific rhythm on the offensive end.
Well, it started with their energy. They played with a lot of it. And then on the other end, they looked very comfortable getting their shots. 3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
Mutombo kicks to Curry. From 7, here's Cummings, and he uses the glass on the layup. Cummings got 11 points.
But that lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Ginobili the pass to Drummond. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to McDaniel. Ginobili against Dang. Clock at 6. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And that mid-range game of Ginobili, so reliable. He is phenomenal at capitalizing from those spots on the floor.
He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ball's knocked loose. Cummings kicks to Hawkins. Over Francis. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Right back after this break.
Don't miss the high-flying action this All-Star Saturday night as the NBA's top slam dunk specialists do battle in the slam dunk contest.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
Nine points last game out. On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Ginobili. Andre Drummond is out there with O'Neal. And it's Francis in at the point guard. Now here's Curry. Here's Cummings. And it falls over the rim and in. Cummings got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Kings. Ginobili against Curry. Inside.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. The Kings leading. Now Hawkins. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Cummings. Hawkins with it. Guarded by O'Neal. Stripped it away. Here's Francis. He's covered by Hawkins. The game now all time. O'Neal's got 8.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Curry kicks to Kemp. And that one drops for him. And the Kings lead by 2.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Francis. 8 points his last outing. Back to Ginobili. 5 on the clock. Buries it down low. Ginobili's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Feeds it to Kemp. And it's sent back by Drummond.
All right, shooters have to be careful when Drummond is roaming nearby. He is a defensive menace who takes his shot blocking very seriously.
Smith checked in for Andre Drummond. Here's Cummings, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, and boy, Cummings is tough to stop. Has that strong frame, mobile, and no one's matched up with him all night.
Now here's Ginobili. He had 25 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. And O'Neal gets it to go.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
But yeah, using his size, that's what I like about his game. He understands where he has the advantage. Then he exploits it.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. See, Webb, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or a play or whatever. Every night they bring it out. Great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game. The Kawhi Leonards, the Chris Pauls, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing it.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. LeBron's checked in for Dang. Moncrief comes in for Curry, and Smith subbed in for Hersey Hawkins. Smith right side. Cummings against Simmons. O'Neal dishes to Stockton. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Kemp. There's the feed to Moncrief. And that one is good. And it's a 4-point Kings lead.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And Simmons kicks to Smith. Passes it to O'Neal. Over Kemp. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 12 in the game.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly. That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Now here's Stockton. He had 22 points in the win against Portland. Simmons passes to O'Neal. Back to Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, you watch Ben Simmons play, and it isn't a surprise, Chris, that he's a threat to go off for a triple-double every time he suits up.
But Simmons is going to have a lot of triple-doubles in his career. Great size and a knack for the ball when it comes to rebounding.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That's good from Simmons.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Wilkins is checked in for Miami. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, think back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward. But really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
Smith against Moncrief. Smith's shot is good.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And Chris, Simmons, a player that almost transcends the traditional basketball position.
He's a playmaker, plain and simple. He has the height and vision and skill to line up anywhere. Simmons, he could be viewed as a generational talent when it's all said and done.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
It's Wilkins on the wing, covered by LeBron. Wilkins kicks to Stockton. Smith outside. Simmons inside. He's against Cummings, and O'Neal gets it to go.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Smith the pass to Cummings. They double him with Stockton. Back to Smith. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timely.
The Heat have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And there's the pass to O'Neal over Kemp. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
LeBron dishes to Kemp. Back to James. Smith on the wing. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stockton passes to Wilkins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. Number 1, the Heat.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Wilkins kicks to Smith. Pass to Simmons. Shooting over Cummings. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Smith. Moncrief Sid with it. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Here's Kemp, and it's Kemp with the jam.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
And here's Stockton. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Cummings against Wilkins. In the corner, Smith with it. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. Moncrief Sid with it. Now Smith defending. Passes it to Cummings. Knocked loose. Stolen by O'Neal. On up the court. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. It's taken away by Smith. And James picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Mutombo is checked in for Sean Kemp. Stockton against Smith. Heat moving the ball around. Simmons. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Smith finds James. The fader. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Timeout called by the Kings. Well, we're about halfway through the season now, Chris, and you can see the mental grind getting to some of these teams and some of these players.
Yeah, this is why leadership, and especially veteran leadership, is so important. You got to keep guys focused, motivated, and ready to play. Yeah, the season is long. It will wear you down. You have curveballs thrown at you every day. It is a mental grind, a mental toll. But how can you keep that focus through all of it? That's the big question, and usually you lean on those veterans in the locker room.
and the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Down by 12. James outside. Luol Deng is checked in for Sacramento. Drummond's checked in for Miami. The Heat leading by 12. Now Wilkins. He's coming off a 22-point game against Portland. Over James. Misses off the left iron.
That's a great job to converge on him inside and prevent that easy look.
Deng with the buckets. Here's Smith. 6 points for him. Down low. The kick out to Wilkins. 6 on the shot clock. That one, no good. Mutombo is a nice D.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
To the middle. Wilkins' shot is off.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of the facilitator.
Now here's Deng. 7 points in the game.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Brown always cognizant of everyone around him.
Stockton passes to Wilkins. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Fades. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Smith kicks to Moncrief. It's deflected. Deng passes to Mutombo.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Mutombo. Some changes for Sacramento. Curry's checked in for Moncrief, and Hawkins subbed in for Smith. And so he hits both. There's a minute 34 left here in the second. Here's Francis. And it's off from 3-point range. The Kings trail by 7. Hawkins with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Right side Curry. The pass to Hawkins. Back to Curry. Down low. And stolen by Simmons. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Simmons has got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to James. And he makes good on the layup. LeBron's got 12 in the game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Wilkins slams it in.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
The Kings trailing. For Sacramento, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And he makes the first. And so Hawkins drills both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to McDaniel. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Ginobili against Curry. Pass to Francis. 4 on the shot clock. Over Hawkins. And that one goes long. To the paint. Here's LeBron. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 14 points for LeBron.
Physical D. When LeBron, the body control, the focus, it really doesn't matter.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Dave, a lot of offense in the first half, but what does the team need to do defensively?
The rim is what we have to protect, which means that they got to keep the ball out of the paint as much as possible.
Thanks for your time, Dave. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They asserted themselves nicely in the second quarter and now have a fairly comfortable 5-point lead here at halftime. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
This second half is gut check time for the defense. Allowing over 60% shooting is weak sauce. Weak barbecue sauce, weak Butterfinger sauce, weak sauce, period. The coach needs a light fire under these guys. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
A nighttime glimpse of the Tower Bridge, one of the landmarks here in Sacramento. Welcome back, everyone, to the capital of California. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jermaine O'Neal.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Smith. LeBron James is out there with Sean Kemp. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Mutombo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. Now here's Kemp. Moncrief. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Moncrief against Smith. Kicks to Stockton. Back to Smith. Here's the teardrop. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
And so James will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. Fires from 18, and that one comes up a bit short. Miami leading by 3. Feeds to Stockton. Passes it to Wilkins. Great D that time from James.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
For the tie. Rebound Andre Drummond. The Heat have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. The pass to Wilkins. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through the hoop.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. And the dunk by James.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Got that bucket in no time at all. Wilkins has got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Smith the pass to Mutombo. James against Stockton. James with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The kick out to Wilkins. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Wilkins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Sacramento moving it around. Back to Kemp. Unable to get that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. In the corner, Smith with it. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, he's excellent at seeing the floor. Simmons brings a pass-first mentality to this game.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. With the fadeaway. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from LeBron.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Stockton passes to Drummond. Smith on the wing, covered by Smith. Smith kicks to Drummond. Right side Simmons, 6 to shoot. Kemp's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Moncrief against Smith. Right side Kemp. Poke loose. Smith dishes to Kemp. The stupendous finish in traffic. Now just a 5-point Heat lead.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And Wilkins gets it to go.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Sacramento making a switch here. Cummings is checked in. And Miami also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in. James, that's a 2-pointer. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. James has got 22.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Smith against Stockton. Pass to Wilkins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Miami, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Kings trail by 6. Here's LeBron. He's got 22. To the middle, and stolen by Simmons. Pass to Stockton. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Moncrief, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just an excellent slasher. Moncrief with the great burst and body control, and of course one of the stronger guards in the league.
Poked away, stolen by Stockton. Simmons against Cummings. That shot off the mark. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between there.
Moncrief against Smith. He kicks to O'Neal. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's feeling it. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so James will bring it up for Sacramento. Moncrief's shot is off. Outside Wilkins. Alley-oop try, and the rejection by LeBron. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Hawkins checked in for Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Moncrief, El Cid with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Here's James. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. James has got 24 points.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Stockton kicks to Wilkins. Over James. And Wilkins gets it to go on the assist by Stockton. 25 points in the game.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I'd keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Stolen by Stockton. Passes it to Wilkins. Wilkins draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Miami.
Tight D, tight D.
Shot clock at 5. On target from 13 feet. And the Heat lead by 4.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Hawkins passes to LeBron. Lets it go from 11. O'Neal with the rebound. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Wilkins. Can't hit that one. Good D by LeBron. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 12 now in this quarter.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. LeBron James, number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And here are the Heat now. The lead is 2. Three-pointer from Stockton. And again, Miami with the triple.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Inside, and finished off by LeBron.
And you can't give James any breathing room to pull up. If you do, you're done for.
The Heat leading by 3. Stockton kicks to O'Neal. Over Kemp. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
James, the pass to Hawkins. To the inside. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got 17 now.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Stockton passes to Wilkins. Here's McDaniel. James covering. Now the pass to McDaniel. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. And the basket is good. McDaniel's got his second basket of the night. The Kings trail by 5. James kicks to Hawkins. Pass to Cummings. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And we'll get a look here where the shots have been coming from for him.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times, because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
2 shots. Move shots.
That free throw missing. Luol Deng is checked in for Sacramento. Curry comes in for Moncrief. And he sinks the second. The Heat leading by 4. Stockton outside. O'Neal against Cummings. And there's another one for the Heat.
And that unpredictable nature of Ginobili, it can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his passing.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for LeBron James? 4th in scoring, 6th in assists, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Drummond's checked in for John Stockton. Now here's Cummings. He's got 18. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James. No good off the back of the rim.
Hey, look, that's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time.
McDaniel, the pass to Ginobili. And again, Miami with the triple.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
The Kings trail by 9. Outside Curry. Kicks to LeBron. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for Miami. Pass to McDaniel. Takes a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Now here's LeBron, and the basket is good. James has got 18 points just in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Francis passes to Drummond. Kicks it to Ginobili. With the shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Kings trailing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good work there as it goes.
Such a creative player. Look, James is fantastic at reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Miami's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. To the paint. It's stolen by Curry.
And this is where you milk the clock.
You're exactly right. No reason to give your opponent another crack at this. It's all you.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Ginobili kicks to O'Neal. The fadeaway, no good. Back to the action after this word. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The Heat leading by 4. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Andre Drummond is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Ginobili. And it's McDaniel at the small forward position. Passes it to Day. James in the post. Guarded by Simmons. The Heat shooting impressively throughout at 62%. McDaniel releases from the wing and drills it. McDaniel's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Miami. And for Sacramento, their shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Hawkins with it. Outside Curry. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
And the basket by Ginobili. And the Heat lead by 5.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Outside Curry. Stolen by Ginobili. Lays it up off the glass. Ginobili's got 10 points here in the second half.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Well, he's extremely accurate here coming down the stretch, trying to see if he can close this one out.
Now the feed to James. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the middle, it's stolen by Mutombo. The pass to Hawkins. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Yeah, Greg, but this ball game is too close to be taking plays off on D. I don't care how tired you are right now. You better suck it up.
Now here's Ginobili. Back to Simmons. It's Drummond, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Ginobili drills the 3-pointer. Ginobili's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Curry finds James. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Simmons penetrating. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Well, awesome at cutting inside. The quick feet of Simmons are hard to keep up with on the drive.
And the first one at the line is good. Smith checked in for Sacramento. Smith checked in for Miami. Second free throw, no good. The Kings trail by 7. Launches a 3. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Now here's Simmons. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Drummond missing. And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. Mutombo dishes to LeBron. Back to Mutombo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
Now, here is Smith. He kicks it to Simmons. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Smith outside. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Miami leading by 5. Pass to Smith. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Talk about ugly. I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
Sacramento making some changes. Kemp comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Moncrief in for Hersey Hawkins. Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Smith against Stockton.
Fourth foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
LeBron James on the wing, defended by Wilkins. LeBron passes to Smith, puts up a 3, and there's Moncrief. That's good on the assist from Kenny Smith. Moncrief's got 9 points now in just the second half. Smith outside. He feeds it to Simmons. Kemp with the steal. Out to Smith to take the lead. Rebound by the Heat. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Simmons. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Mutombo with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Mutombo passes to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Drummond. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. 3-pointer from Stockton. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists in the game.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
Here's Kemp. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Now here's Simmons. There's the dish to Drummond. And it's sent back by Mutombo. The Kings trail by 5. And they double up James. It's stolen by Wilkins. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for the Heat. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to James. Here's Kemp, and it's Kemp slamming it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Ginobili kicks to Simmons, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Pass to Moncrief. Good work defensively by Ginobili.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
The shot by Stockton, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And it's Smith penetrating. No good that time. Stockton with the defensive effort.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
So the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. The 10-footer. No good from Simmons. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's LeBron. Down low. Out to Smith. The 3. Lock at 6. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And combining that great speed with a deft shooting touch, Kenny, the Jet, on point there from distance.
The drive by Smith. Knocked away. Here's the floater. He drains it from the right block. And the Heat lead by 5.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Smith finds James. He lobs it up, and Kemp slams it in.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Stockton passes to Drummond. Down low. Smith against Stockton. Smith scanning the floor. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. Plays it in off the breakaway.
And you love seeing Stockton get going defensively. Terrific at using his hands there to come up with steals.
Stockton against Smith, and they double up James. Outside Kemp. And the pass to Moncrief. Lock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Moncrief's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Timeout called, the Heat. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jermaine O'Neal.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
And during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let up out there. We'll see how well he got the point across.
Free throw good, Stockton.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And Stockton drops them both. Here's Smith. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to speak with the head athletic trainer for the Heat about his status. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. And if he were to be out with an injury now, it would really hurt this team, Kevin, because they count on him to do so many things.
Well, thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Here is Stockton, following the basket by LeBron James. And Stockton, here we go. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Ginobili. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. The Kings trail by 5. Smith outside. LeBron kicks to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Now here's Wilkins. Pass to Stockton. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. That's tipped. It's stolen by Mutombo. It's tipped. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Here's Moncrief. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead early. Wilkins. Yes!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Now here's LeBron. Smith on the wing. A floater. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Love the aggression with the ball game hanging in the balance.
James against Wilkins. Over LeBron. Wilkins can't get it to go. And it's the Kings with the ball. Here's LeBron. No good. That would have tied it. And here are the Heat. Right at the free throw line. The shot will not fall.
And it's still within reach.
Yeah, but they're going to need everything to go their way.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Stockton dishes to Wilkins. Back to Stockton. Got it up in time, and we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. For the win. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Boys, nice and high.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, we've got Ben Simmons, John Stockton out there with Ginobili. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Smith. Dominique Wilkins making his last shot there. And here's Smith. Kicks it out to LeBron. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Fades back. The shot that time, not on target. And the Heat going the other way now. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
The Heat making a switch here. Smith has checked in. The Heat with the lead. Now Stockton. Kicks it to Simmons. It's hauled in by the Kings. Smith wide open. He fired. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 15 points for Smith.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Drummond passes to Stockton. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by LeBron.
James is unreal in fast break situations. Impossible to contain when he's off and running.
Stockton kicks to Smith. Pass to Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Andre Drummond.
Well, when you feed Drummond the rock, you won't be disappointed. Doesn't matter what point of the game it is, he provides for his team.
Now here's Kemp. Back to LeBron. To the paint. Here's Smith. An easy 2 points on the layup. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And it's Drummond with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Drops in the tray. LeBron's got 45 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Passes to Stockton over Smith. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And James throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Stockton. And Simmons kicks to Stockton. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
On the wing, James. And they double up James. Mutombo, good, and the assist goes to James. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Inside, here's Kemp. And slam dunk by Kemp.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that trims the lead to 6.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now. The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet lead pass.
One shot.
Free throw drops for James.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Simmons. Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 on their three-point shots since we started overtime, something they might want to stick with. And that one drops.
No, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
Miami with the ball. 1:05 left in overtime. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Simmons got 5 points in the quarter.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
The Kings shooting a scorching 68% in the game. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. To the inside. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got the lead back up to 9 now for Sacramento.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Sometimes there's nothing you can do on defense. Simmons is very good at converting inside.
Here's Sacramento. Down low. Here's Mutombo. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
And really nothing they can do now. They just got to play this one out.
Yeah, you know you're supposed to go hard and complete the game, but they're so frustrated right now. I don't see that happening.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 9. 29 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. O'Neal passes to McDaniel. Francis takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And so Curry will bring it up for Sacramento. 7-point differential.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.